Scrubs, I hope you're well. So we're back on Horse Reality and we have some good news about Rosie. She produced a foal, a little filly foal, and that foal has been delivered safely because the last time when we tried to get a foal, unfortunately had no luck. So we have actually managed to get a foal this time. It's taken quite a little while for the foal to be born, so we'll go and have a look at the foal. So as I said, it's a filly foal and it's pure Mustang, just like its parents. So what I want to do is give her a name, so I'm going to call her Bluebell. Okay, update. There we go. So she's staying in the same block as her mother at the moment, so we're just going to update that as well. So she hasn't had a health check yet, so I think what we'll do is go and visit the veterinarian and give her a health check. So we want a health check for Bluebell. We also want to get her vaccinated against anything that... Oh, do I not have enough? Okay. That didn't work, but apparently the admins have been notified that it didn't work. Let me try that again. Okay, that's not working. Right, well, we'll microchip her as well while we're at it. Okay, Custard hasn't been microchipped either, because Custard's getting microchipped. And so is Rosie, apparently, and Z. Okay, they're all microchipped now. Okay, so let's just go back to our horses here. Alright. So, in here to Bluebell. Okay, so she's excellent colic resistance. Her hoof quality is excellent. She doesn't have any back problems. She has good resistance against respiratory diseases and resistance to lameness is good. Right, so right now, obviously she doesn't have any achievements, and her genetics haven't been tested yet. So that is something that I want to do. That is something I definitely want to do. I'm not sure if I have enough to do it though. So if we go to the laboratory, we're going to get her tested. The only thing we don't want to test her is the stuff down there, although some of these I don't expect her to have anyway, but... Right, okay, so perform test. Okay, successfully tested the mirror. Okay, so she's been tested for everything now. Now, let's have a look. So Bluebell has a powerful and balanced step. Her impulsion in working trot is off to a good start. That is a very elegant looking canter with a nice 3-beat gait. Bluebell's gallop is under control and has some nice extended strides. She seems to stand straight and keeps her feet nice in place. Looking closer at her head, she shows some nice proportions. Bluebell has great elasticity in her shoulders. Her back movement is flatter and quieter. There's good muscle on the hindquarters. Bluebell's front legs have some solid lines going. Her feathering is amazing and looks thick. I've seen others accelerate a lot faster, but she's not too slow either. Bluebell moves fine and controls her body well. There's good, bad, and average. Your horse's balance is pretty average, but Bluebell's back should be more round. She'll have a bit of trouble jumping, but she's not the strongest, but she can pull. This counts for something. Her speed seems pretty average to me, but she needs to hustle. Bluebell can run very fast for a short time. She's not too shabby. She's a vivacious horse that can endure long distances, that's good, and the strength of Bluebell seems pretty average for a horse. If your horse could strut, she would. She's got the most confident walk ever. I think this horse doesn't have what it takes to become big. If you still want to compete with this horse, at least choose endurance. There you're most likely to win something. So that is what we want to go with, and she's going to be endurance as well. So we're going to start her basic training, so I'm going to click on that, and this is where we'll start all of this. So I'm going to put her in here to do... Actually, let me try this just first. Okay, that'll do 72% of that. So she is to go through accepting touch, touch nose and mouth, halter training, picking up feet, tying on a rope, walking a lead, being stroked, brushed, and then for weaning at the final part. Now, I want to see... Right, she's already had all of this done. Okay, so her confirmation is good on everything. I want to have a look at Rosie really quickly. So, where's Rosie's stuff here? Achievements, there we go. So Rosie is good in everything as well. So we haven't lost anything. She's pretty much, she's pretty much solid everywhere, which is nice. I was maybe hoping to get maybe some better ones possibly in certain regards, but, we had to try and see. Because I didn't know how difficult it was going to be to increase any of these or not. So she is going to be endurance, just like... Oh, wait a minute, we're on her page. I want to go to Rosie here, so let's go to Rosie's summary. Okay, so right now Rosie's doing endurance, so she's gonna be, Bluebell's gonna be the same as Rosie. Okay, let me click on here. Start free jumping with Rosie here. Okay, now, the one thing I want to do is get water and feed. You need groomed, your stall needs to need to be given treats, right. Now, Z here, let's put you in and give you some feed, some water, groom, clean, and give treats. Now, she's making reasonable progress here, so I'm just gonna start her upward transitions. Now, I have a funny feeling, yeah, she's got very good in this, so this would be the next one that I want to try and cross. I'm trying to get Foal to see if we can kind of raise that a bit, because she's done quite well in competition so far. Right, her health's good, so she's the one that I'm going to start looking to cross, I think. So let's have a look for a Mustang. Now wait a minute, what discipline is Z? Because I feel like I want to kind of go with what she's in. She's Western Reining. Can't remember, is that what she's, oh yeah, okay, so it's Reining or Endurance with her. Okay, now we want a Stallion. That's its stud, so let's have a look. Right, now we want something with a decent overall total. Now, these numbers, the GP total, I'm assuming is something that we want to kind of like have a look at, so let's have a look for one that's reasonably high. Let's look at two separate ones just so we kind of have an idea. Right, good, average. Let's see, below average. Okay, so we are seeing a little bit of a difference here. This is a horse that had a slightly lower GP from what I could see. Okay, so yeah, the GP total. Okay, so this is the genetic potential of all the different... Okay, right, that makes sense, because if we look at this horse... Yeah, because he's higher overall. I still want a horse that's good conformation, that's quite important to me. I kind of want to make sure that I'm kind of picking the right things. So we want to look for a horse that's pretty high. But I also kind of want to have a nosy and just see if there's any horses that have like really nice colours as well. Like this one's quite an interesting one. Okay. Okay, good, and average. Okay, well I want to kind of avoid anything that I think is not gonna kind of improve it overall. That's something I'm kind of trying to make sure. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Okay, he's good in everything. And he's like a decent overall total here as well. And he's like, yeah, he could become a champion in a lot of different things. So that looks like a decent horse there to try. That one there, but we'll just we'll keep looking just in case we find anything a little bit higher. There's another one there that might be a possibility. Wish I could, I don't know if I can search it by potential, which would be nice. Because I wasn't sure if this was kind of similar to horse, but that does explain it now. Right, okay. Don't really see anything on that page. Right, let's have a look at Elvis here. Okay, so he could be pretty good at a lot of things there. And his achievements... Okay, he's pretty good conformation. He would be a nice... I think he'd be a nice cross on Z. I think he's the one we'll go with. So, right, I want to pick Z. Now, I don't have enough out of the bank right now, so let's just quickly get some money out of the bank. Right, I want to withdraw 3,000. Okay, let's just refresh that page. Right, 3,000, we want to try on Z. So, here goes. We'll breed and see if we get anything. Okay, so we got a lot of notifications. Okay, so our horses have been chipped, any ones that weren't chipped, Bluebell's been given a health check, and we've just crossed that on Z. So, we'll see, hopefully. Hopefully it's not like what happened with Rosie when we lost the Foal pretty much immediately. Right, now. Okay, Rosie here, let me just have a quick check. Right, Rosie's still doing some training. We could enter her in some confirmation shows, I think. So, alright, let's confirmation shows. Where's the Mustang? Right, okay. Oh my god, this horse show is finished. Okay, so right now we can't, because we're waiting for the award ceremony, so that right now we can't enter any of our horses into that, it looks like. So, right, now let's go see Custard, because Custard needs a little bit of attention here. Alright, he's making progress, as you can see. So we've moved on to ground training with him. Now, I'm going to get him to do trot on command. Okay, that'll be done in about 45 minutes. So, he's making decent progress. Then I'll come back and train something else with him a little bit. Right, there's some food and water for you. Groom, and you're still give you some treats as well. Right, mash pay here. Feed, water, groom and clean, give some treats. Right, now, you, I'm going to put you in here. There we go, okay. Genetics here. So, I'm just having a look now because I'm curious. So, mash pay is 608 overall total. Custard is 642 overall. Z is 620. So I want to try and like arrange these. Okay, so Custard is higher than Z is. Mash P looks to be one of our lowest, depending on what Rosie is though. Let's see, we need Rosie here. Okay, Rosie. So where is Rosie in that? Rosie is 629, so she's better than Z in that regard in like total genetics. And then Bluebell is 623, so Bluebell is actually lower than Rosie. So if we go by genetic potential, Mash P is lowest, then Z, then Bluebell, then Rosie, and then Custard. I'm kind of hoping that maybe Z's foal might be a good foal. That's the plan anyway. I think when Bluebell is higher up, what we'll do is we'll cross her onto a higher stallion again. Depending on what Z produces. If Z produces a decent colt, that would be a possibility, I guess. But that's sort of the plan I have there. Right, I just want to check if I got everybody in some training right now. Z's in some training. Okay, so is Mash Pay. Bluebell is doing her initial training. Rosie is doing some training, and I think Custard, yeah, I think I put Custard in to do a lot of training. Yeah, I did, okay. So that is everybody in to train right now, which is kind of what I wanted. I've put my money into the bank on here, so that I can save up enough to be able to save enough money from interest per day to then get the ability to basically get onto one of the courses that they have in the university here on Horse Reality, and then go from there hopefully. But anyway, scrubs, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you had a lovely day, and bye guys!